Hello, Sarah and Chase. Thanks for watching this video today. Welcome to everyone else who I don't know around the world, and happy National Pizza Day. Who needs an excuse to eat pizza? Well, I do, because it's not the healthiest. So here's your excuse for today. I made these super cute nails to celebrate National Pizza Day. So I will show you how I did it, and most everything that I use in this video is linked down in the description box below. So here are my 5 fake little nails that I'm using to demonstrate. I'm starting out with a base coat on each nail, and you cure it in the lamp for, I usually do a minute, sometimes I'll do 30 seconds. This stuff is pretty forgiving and it works just fine at 30 seconds, but I tend to do a whole minute just to make sure. So there we go, in the light box, and now out of the light box. Now what's next? I'm gonna remove those two fingers. I'm just gonna paint kind of a yellow color like cheese. Those will be my cheese nails, and the rest will be pizzas. This is my favorite red. OPI Big Apple Red is stunning. It's delicious. This color is just the perfect red. I would love a purse in this color. I would love red shoes in this color. It's gorgeous. So I'm just putting the paint on this upper section because I'm going to be using poly gel to make the pizzas, and that's going to be in the lower section of the nail. Now you can see I have a prototype kind of laying right there. That one does have the red on top and also a bit of white, which I thought kind of looked like a white paper plate, but I'm not going to do a paper plate on these nails today. I really wanted to do like a gingham checkered red kind of picnic tablecloth, but I couldn't figure that out. So I'll work on that and maybe do that in the future. I just love painting polish. It's just so fun. I could just sit all day and just paint polish on nails. Pop that in the oven and going back for a second coat. And you have to remember, these are just samples. If these were actual fingers, the color saturation would be a little bit deeper because our fingernails aren't see-through, right? So we have we're flesh and bone. So the color does appear a little more opaque on an actual human being. Now here's the Model 1's apricot polygel. This is my favorite. This is what I use. And look how I do this. This is how I put it onto my nails as well, my actual nails. I just push it out and scoop it down. Easy. I never use that spatula. I use the spatula for other things, but I don't use a spatula to cut off the polygel and place it on my fingers. The less steps, the better. So in that little bottle, I have some rubbing alcohol, and I am just getting it wet and then dab it on the paper towel. I don't want it dripping wet, but as soon as you start feeling some sticky on your brush, then you need a little more either slip solution or rubbing alcohol. Rubbing alcohol is so inexpensive. I don't buy slip solution. I've been using polygel for a few months, maybe 6 months now, and I've had no problems using I think it's called isopropyl alcohol. I just call it rubbing alcohol for short. So I'm just shaping this piece of pizza. I like a thick crust. I like a deep dish pizza. I don't want no flat New York style pizza. No offense, New York. I've had pizza there too. It's good. But my preference is a nice, thick crust with a gooey bite and warm. Oh my God. It sounds so good. So, and you know, they're all going to be a little different. Now, they do end up being about the same size. And this polygel is so forgiving. It does not harden on you, so it's not going to time out and get stuck, you know, in a certain way. You have plenty of time This video is sped up, like twice the speed of normal. So I could just sit there, you guys, and just play with this all day. This is another thing I love. I just love patting this poly gel around on a nail with some rubbing alcohol. I'm happy. What's happened to me? Look what's happened to my life. But I love doing it so much. It's so fun. It's just very artistic. And, you know, you really can do it. Anyone can do it. You just have to know what products to use and the process. That's it. And I've taught myself all of this, how to do all of this. I made this design up myself. I did not see this design on anywhere else, Pinterest or somewhere. No, I haven't seen it anywhere. So I just knew I wanted pizza nails and that I like a thick crust. And this is what I came up with. So again, just patting, and you can really move this substance around. If you feel like you have way too much on the pointy tip of the nail, you can just push it back, push it to the side, push it around, push it off the side and remove it completely. So it's very, very forgiving, super easy. I do not file these little pizzas, but they're going to go in the oven right there and out they come. So no filing necessary for this set of nails. And now I have this beautiful caramel brown that I've used before, and I'm using this for the crust. You don't need to put it on the pizza bed part, you know, really you just need it for that top piece right there, the crust. But again, I can't stop polishing everything, so I do end up polishing the whole slice. I can't help it. It's just fun. Super fun to do. And this polish came in a set of 6. I did a video on it. I'll link it. Maybe I'll put it in the cards. I'll put it in the cards up above. So if you click on that little eye in the video, that video will be linked there. So 6 brownish colors, including the color I used for cheese. That's in this set as well. And it's just so fun. I love it, love it, love it. And I'm thinking 1 year from now, after I've been doing this for a year, I can't wait to see how I've progressed. How has my style changed? How have I kicked it up a notch? Because I do plan on kicking it up a notch. I am just obsessed with doing nails using carving gel. And this is not carving gel. I'm going to use the carving gel shortly, which I will let you know. Now the red kept getting sticky and I kept getting a little bit of red stickiness on me, so I decided to just go ahead and put the top coat now. And this is a no wipe, so you just throw it in the UV lamp for 30 seconds and it's completely dry afterwards. And make sure you get the sides too. Okay, so there we go. Now, this is gonna be the cheese. Oh, it's so fun. So I just kind of plop it on. I don't want like pristine, great strokes because it's cheese. It's cheese. So I want it to be kind of not sloppy, but just natural. Oh my gosh. What is your favorite kind of pizza? Let me know in the comments. I'm gonna make 3 different kinds of pizza today and these nails. Maybe one of these that I'm gonna make is your favorite. Oh my gosh. My mom saw me doing these and she's like, look, Audrey looks like a little girl playing house. Yeah, pretty much. And I believe I just did 1 coat of this polish. This particular color is quite thick. So really 1 coat was just fine. Okay, so these are carving gel. What is carving gel? It's kind of like Play-Doh, clay, that sort of thing, but it does not harden until it goes under the UV or LED lights, which again is nice because if you've played with any Play-Dohs at your kid's school or whatever, like Floam and that stuff, it hardens over time. So this stuff won't harden until you pop it in the oven. So I've just rolled out a very skinny little layer of red, cutting it off, rolling it in my fingers, and then that from the thumb to the cheese. Here goes another little piece. Finger to cheese. Boop. There we go. And it's just that simple. And at this point, you could definitely take them off or place them somewhere different. So they're not sealed on there yet. And you don't have to put anything special on there to get them to stick, because that top coat, that yellowy cheese color of polish, is not topped with a finishing coat. So it's kind of tacky. So these little pepperonis stay just fine until they go in the oven. I call it an oven. It's a lamp. It's a UV LED lamp, which is linked in my description box. Everything here is from Amazon. Well, not the red polish, that's from eBay. And that one right there was bothering me right there. So I'm like, I don't know, maybe I should take it off. I don't know, but I do play with it a little bit here, and I'm happy with the end result. It actually pops off a little bit in a second, I believe. Boop. Yeah. Now, I'm vegetarian, but gosh, I love the way pepperoni tastes, but I can't eat it. I can't eat any meat, but I love the flavor. So that is okay. Now, I'm just taking my brush, which has been through a lot. You can tell I use this brush a lot. And I'm just dipping it in a little bit of the rubbing alcohol and just kind of patting around those little pieces of pepperoni to take the edge off and kind of just smooth it down a little bit. So while the pepperoni's in the oven, I'm going to make this slice. This slice is going to be a combination. So this one will have meat and veg. So here's the pepperoni. Again, same exact procedure. I think I only put 3 pieces of pepperoni on this one though. And I don't have any nails on my right hand because it's traumatized. All of my nails on my right hand are traumatized. I can't touch them with anything. I mean, they don't hurt or anything, but I need to let them grow out before I put nails on again. So I apologize for that ugliness because I'm a nail biter. Okay, so now I'm showing you, I'm gonna make some olives. And you need the tiniest amount ever. So tiny. So I'm using my X-Acto knife there. That knife is actually for my Cameo Silhouette cutting machine, which is like a Cricut. That's what I use to weed. And I do use the spatula a lot using the carving gel. That spatula came with one of my sets of polygel. I have a ton of polygel. And I'm just making my tiny olives. They're so tiny. These were coming out a bit square. So I went ahead and put them all on as I wanted to. And then afterward, I kind of just did go over them a little bit to soften them out so they don't look squarish, because olives are not square. So I just kind of smoothed them out in a little bit. Now, here's the bell pepper. Oh my gosh, I love the flavor of a bell pepper on pizza, but it gives me heartburn, so I can't eat it anymore. Gosh darn it. But I love that. I love mushrooms on my pizza. I don't eat mushrooms outside of pizza, just on pizza. Gosh, I have so many eating issues, you guys. So I'm just putting some bell pepper. Now my friend Sarah, who's watching, lives in Italy. And Sarah, what kind of pizza do they have there? Do you guys do a deep dish or more of a thin slice of pizza? And I'm just kind of patting those down a little bit. And at the end, I do top this with a top coat. So I'm not worried anything's gonna fall off. What I'm doing is more just for shaping reasons. But this one still needs some more meat. So I'm gonna put this green away and grab the brown carving gel. And you can use the brown for mushrooms, or I'm using it for like ground beef in this way. I guess ground beef. Do you put ground beef on pizza? I don't know. Maybe sausage is what I was thinking. Probably sausage. So this is also going to represent some meat for you carnivores, which I love the way meat tastes, but I'm sorry. I don't want any animals in my mouth or in my body. It freaks me out. I can't do it. Can't do it. Oh God, I've probably been making noise this whole time. I just realized I'm tapping my foot. Oh, that's great. That's just great. Wonderful. So I'm just covering this little piece. You guys, this is so fun. Ugh, love this. I've been inspired by doing these to do some other projects. Wait till you see. Wait till you see. They're not nails. Well, they're kind of nails, but they're not nails. So you'll have to stay tuned to see what I'm gonna make using the exact same products. It might surprise you. Okay, now here's my piece of pizza, okay? This slice is for me. So I'm using yellow and I believe green for this last slice of pizza. Now, this is, maybe you guessed what the yellow is. It's pineapple. I love a hot deep dish piece of pineapple pizza coming out of the oven, and it's warm and the cheese is squishy and the pineapple is sweet and warm. OMG. I'm making myself so hungry for pizza. I just love pineapple is a happy food for me. You know, it comes in some nice adult beverages, some cocktails, the pineapple, or smoothies or milkshake kind of drinks. Pineapple's yummy, and pineapple is yummy with savory foods as well. It's delicious. Plus, it reminds me of Hawaii, which I haven't been to in such a long time. Such a long time. So I'm loading this one up with pineapple. Yum. A lot of people here in the US have pineapple with Canadian bacon. Canadian bacon to me looks like ham. Maybe it even is ham, but it's not like regular bacon, but it does taste good. I've had it. But I'm not gonna put Canadian bacon on this piece. This piece is just for me. I'm gonna add something green in a moment. So I'm kind of just gonna pat those down a little bit. I loaded that sucker up with a lot of pineapple. Delicious. So I'm putting that little extra piece back in, sealing it up, and grabbing some green. Who knows what the green's gonna be? It's not a bell pepper. I am gonna put basil. I love basil, or as Chase says, basil, or my UK friends say basil. Right now I don't have any friends. Well, I have Sarah and Chase, and that's it for now, and that's fine. So there's a little bit of basil on there. I throw it in the oven. Now I'm gonna do matte top coat. A matte top coat is not shiny. It's a matte finish because pizza is not really shiny. Most food is not shiny unless it's a chocolate, perhaps, a ganache. So here we go. And then the last two nails are cheese. There we go. There's the final result. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe. I need subscribers, you guys. Tell your friends and your friends' friends. Sarah and Chase, I love you both. Thank you so much for watching and supporting me as you always have. And I will see you guys very soon with some more fun 3D carving gel nails. Ciao.